After the Minnesota Vikings alleged shellacking by the Dallas Cowboys 40-3 at US Bank Stadium on Sunday, a lot has been brought up about the Vikings' point differential, and it's not good. So CBS Sports, NFL and CBS tweeted this out. The Vikings have the lowest point differential, -2, in NFL history for a team that is 8-2 or better. The previous low was set by the 1987 Chargers +6. The 1987 Chargers lost their final 6 games and ended up missing the postseason. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Nah. So point differential, points scored, points against, and then that's the difference. So generally when you win more games, that point differential is pretty good. When you lose a lot of games, that point differential is going to be negative. And our guy Thor Nystrom pointed this out. So Nebraska went 1-8 in Big Ten play last year with a better point differential +0 than the 8-2 Vikings -2. It's just so funny. I mean, football's a funny game. The ball is shaped weird. It bounces funny. So who knows? But the Vikings, the point differential so far this year, they've only won one game by double digits. That was week 1 against the greasy grimy Green Bay Packers. And they had 7 straight wins of single scores or less. So, yeah, that is going to make a difference. And then you add in the fact that they've just been demolished. The 2 losses that they did have, 17 points by Philly, 37 by the devious Dallas Cowboys. So that's whatever. So, I mean, that's 54 points right there. So that's going to wash away a lot of those close one-score games. So the Vikings, would you say it's fluky? I don't think you can say that with 7 in a row. I think that this team found a way to win close games, but just 2 weeks they absolutely no called, no showed. Yeah, so it really sucks at this point. But looking around the league, so stacking up by records, the Vikings are the only team in the top 9 in terms of having a 7-3 record or better who have a negative point differential. So the Eagles are +80, the Cowboys are +84, so that certainly helps. The Bills are +107. It could have been 110 or worse, but I mean, the previous week happened. The Chiefs are +67, Dolphins are +11, so the Dolphins are riding along the razor's edge as well. The Ravens 49, Tennessee Titans 8, and the Giants also are at 8. So the Vikings are an anomaly at this point, just sort of tiptoeing through the tulips. But this is a good football team, man. And they have to get their ish together, and hopefully they can string along a couple of convincing wins down the stretch. Even though the wins count the same, it's whatever. But it's very rare that you're going to see a Super Bowl champion have just skirting that razor's edge in terms of point differential. So last year, I mean, the Rams had the lowest point differential in the last 6 Super Bowl seasons, and the Rams also had a 3-game losing streak in the middle of their season last year, so that factors in. But yeah, the Bucks, Chiefs, Patriots, the Eagles, again, allegedly point differential 162. The Patriots 2016 191, which is pretty damn good. But then you get to the Broncos and the Ravens, were in the 50s in point differential, so that's pretty low. And then the only team since 2011 that has had a negative point differential but won the Super Bowl was the 2011 Giants. And they lost 4 straight games during the regular season, got in as a wild card, and then went on a magic carpet ride, winning their 2nd Super Bowl over the Patriots in 5 years. 4 years? 5 years? 07 and 2011, whatever. So, I mean, the Vikings... It is concerning right now, but there's not really much you can do about it because each one of these games are individual occurrences, and it doesn't matter if you win by a point or if you win by 50 or if you lose by 37. Again, it still counts the same in the win-loss column. So it's something that should raise an eyebrow, but it's something that, should not cause concern right now. I mean, the Vikings are winning close games. Everyone knows that, and the 2 losses are blowouts. So sample size is an issue, but of course there's only 17 games in a season, but it would be certainly nice for the Vikings to put the bang thing on a couple of teams the rest of the way, especially in the playoffs. But your thoughts are thoughts. Vikings point differential. Issue, not an issue, question mark? Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo, but till next time, Skol Production Value.